Problem solved. Ladies and gentlemen, viewers around the world, straight out of Ngaruahia via Titahi Bay, here's maurieos. Hello, welcome. Hi 3.5, how's your day been? Mine's been congested, a bit of rain, and it's sort of slow. Not a fast day, just a slow day. It's just trickled along. So I started with infusion up at the hospital. That all went well. Although I woke up this morning and I was a bit congested in the head, bit of a runny nose, and just some achy muscles and things like that, which is a bit unusual for me because of the IVIG I take, the antibodies, generally makes me sort of immune from most things. I don't get flus and sickness or anything, so it's usually, I only get mild symptoms, but it's usually probably a significant thing that I've got, but it I am able to it's a side effect of my treatment that I don't get very sick. So it's not a struggle, but interesting thing to put up with. So did that, and then I decided yesterday that, well, I tried to solve the hose attachment problem, and you can see here that, you can see here that it's solved. That's my wife's bendy floppy hose attached to the tap with the attachment, so that red bit comes off. Obviously that's a connection, and my hose can go on there if need be. So that solved that problem. So I went to Mitre 10, another hardware store, for a bit of retail therapy, but I have to say, once I'd got me bit that I wanted there, which was actually there's another bit to that joins onto it, and I didn't need that. Well, I could unscrew it and do that bit, so that's pretty awesome. But I have to say, I got a little bit, I don't know whether bored's quite the word, or disinterested, but I'd seen enough yesterday in Bunnings, I guess, and there was nothing more to see, so I sort of cut my little retail therapy back a bit and came on home, and still a bit congested, but my therapy for congestion is to get out and do some good hard work. So eventually I got out and raked up a whole lot of leaves around the feijoas and picked them up and cut down got the chainsaw out and cut down a bit of the old grapefruit tree at the back, actually, that's had broken and was hanging down, obscuring my path for where I wanted to put the clippings for the chooks and things. And then I went into the garage and I was looking for a container to put the chainsaw in because it drips oil. And I found one, and lo and behold, and there was my headlamp that I'd been looking for. So I got that and I turned it on and it was still going, and it had some rechargeable batteries in it. So I thought, I'll charge up the batteries for later on. And then in the course of that, I decided to set the possum trap, as we've had a possum come back last couple of nights. So I've got the possum trap out there all set up, got that all organised. That wasn't without its problems, had a few little bits that needed adjusting and things. And so, yes, we got out there, and then it turned dark, and I thought, I'll put my headlight on. Well, that was always going to happen. And went out, but of course it didn't go for whatever reason, but eventually I got it going and got out with my headlamp and finished off mowing the lawns and putting up the chicken mesh all back in there, and yeah, got that all sorted and not quite as congested. I'm feeling quite good, a little bit tired, the muscles are a little bit sore, but yeah, generally pretty good. So that's therapy, but not the therapy that we expected. A little bit of hard work clears the nose, the sinuses, bit of sweat and toil. Wonderful. All right, so here's the diary. Just quickly through that. I mowed a couple of bits of lawn, the shed in the back, and more on the feed jowers. 6, 5, 6, 7 steps. A question, and where, what, who's up to 3:30. Works hard, found out the where, so now we've got a what. And yeah, bit of infusion. I'm sitting here at the moment, it's just coming up 9:35. I've got a maths quiz to prepare for tomorrow, but I haven't loaded that into the diary just yet. We'll wait and see how that all goes. I'm hoping I get it done tonight. Well, I have to because the quiz is tomorrow. And yes, we'll go from there. But I'll put that up as part of tomorrow's if it gets done tonight. And the daily challenge. Which is the most flexible muscle in the human body? If you know the answer, put it in the comments below the video. Don't know the answer? Well, have a guess or look it up or whatever. But put something in the comments below the video. And while you're there, make a comment. Love your comments. So let's have a look at yesterday's Hall of Fame. And yet Tartan Snowflake came up with Buried Alive. Taphophobia. Sort of, yeah, I that was my guess. I guessed that actually, and then checked it, and I thought the tapho, yeah, sort of had, I don't know, had a ring of undergroundness to it, but or something like that. Anyway, so the fear of being buried alive. Yes, and Tartan Snowflake came through with that. So well done. And thanks to everybody for watching, liking, subscribing, and generally supporting the Maurieos channel and the daily vlog. I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. All good. Cheers. See you.
That's all, folks.
This has been a Maurieo presentation, recorded live in our studio at Ngaruawahia, the capital of the Waikato district, a district towards the top of the North Island of Aotearoa, New Zealand, the land of the long white cloud, that little country at the bottom of the globe, the place where the Kiwis live. Give them a taste of Kiwi. Show 'em you're made of steel. Give them a taste of Kiwi. Show 'em the way you feel. Give 'em a taste. Give 'em a taste of Kiwi.